I'm still here. Don't worry. I just got my video off.
What's up, guys? This is your boy James, aka 68J, coming to you this amazing, Thursday, 6 o'clock, as advertised. How's everybody doing out there? My man PDP Real. I can always depend on PDP Real. Always first up the bat. Appreciate you, my brother. Amazing supporter. We got to do something for PDP Real. I appreciate this guy. Josh, what's up, my man? Let's do this. Hey, I think we're going to be... Dave, what's up? Yo, Dave, what's up, my man? We're supposed to have Dave and Josh on tomorrow. I believe it's at 1 o'clock. Dave and Josh, 1 o'clock. Who they represent? Dad bods. We're going to talk to them. We're going to find out what's going on. Who are these guys? Why do I like them? I'm married, but I still love them. It's okay. What's up, fellas? Super excited. Hey guys, we've got an incredible show today. And one of the things, if you guys kind of look back in our past, we've had 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for anybody who's wondering. But we got an incredible show, guys. One of the things that we want to do is start doing members recognition. See, I'm not one of those guys that go around, I'm all this and I'm all, hey. I've had my time, and my whole thing is about bringing people in, allowing you guys to meet extraordinary people like we had Marcus Anthony on, did some incredible NFT giveaways. We had Antoine Tanner. We had 2 extraordinary business people from my past, big-time speakers around the world, in John Singh, Emeka Vogler. We've had my lovely wife on. We've had so many incredible people, guys, on the show. Well, guess what? We're also going to do what we call member recognition. What is member recognition, James? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Member recognition, guys, is people in our group who have talent, should I say. We have a lot of talented, legendary family members. Only in Crypto4Life, right? A lot of legendary, amazing, talented family members, right? Like Dore, she's a legend. That's right. Bullish Big D, what's up, my man? So we're super excited, guys, for that. I like the fact that you guys can see this little chat box here that my man Dave implemented or inserted into our deal here, so we can actually see the chat live. Let me go over here and put this up on the screen so I can check it out. I want to be able to check out. Can I see it? Of course I can. Let me put the live on. Let's see how we look live with the chat box. Let's do it. Let's take a look at it. Guys, for that. Oh, I like that. You guys can see this little chat box. I just repeated myself. Okay, so good stuff, guys. You can see the chat. Can everybody see that? Yes, we can. You can see yourself speaking. That was very important for me, so that, the Crypto4Life family can see what they're saying. I can see what they're saying. I love it. Great stuff. We're getting better. We're getting better. Better believe it. So, guys, I'm super excited. Crypto Savvy. Sorry, man, I've been busy. We will get to show the legends in the house, guys. The legend is in the house. Oh, my gosh. I'm a fan of this dude. I'll tell you guys what. Crypto Savvy is a straight up legend. Look at him. He's in the house representing, showing us love. I got so much love for that dude. I want to tell you a quick story for Crypto Savvy guys. I started this journey back in 2017. And when you start this journey, you start trying to find the real of the real. I got into trading. I took a lot of courses in trading just so I could understand what I was doing, right? I was getting out of trades and so forth. And then I became more of a hodler, but I wanted to understand how to trade, how to find good projects, how to read the charts and stuff like that. I've met some incredible people, but even with traders, a lot of times, guys, you feel no legend, bro. No, you're a legend, brother. You're a legend. And I like Crypto Savvy because he's humble, but he's real and he keeps it 100. Just because when the market was up last year, 68,000, a lot of people were hating on this brother because he was just speaking the truth. He was telling people, look, guys, we're headed down. And he wasn't saying it from a perspective that he wants to be a bear. He's saying, look, I'm just showing you what I see. And the charts are telling me something. And if you guys looked into our Telegram group, I share a lot of stuff with Crypto Savvies in our Telegram group. I'll also share his charting on on my Twitter page. So guys, do me a favor. Make sure you go to Crypto Savvy 1. Crypto Savvy is a legend. He's incredible. He stays true to what he's doing. And so a lot of people, we're not going to go. There's no way we're going down to, 40,000 and 30,000. And he was telling, hey guys, we're going to go lower. No, and there's no way we'll see 20 again. And here we are at 16. And I've always been a firm believer in what the guy says. I love his mindset. I love the fact that, he lets the charts do the talking, and he's not biased. He doesn't shill. He's all about giving the right information. So, and I love personally sitting back and being a fan of someone who everything he says is coming to light. It's fun. And then it's fun watching other people go back and apologize. I'm sorry. My bad, Crypto Savvy. I should have listened. So I'm a big fan of that, brothers, man. So Crypto Savvy, thank you for coming on. He let me know that, as we get going, he's going to come on. He's going to do a live with me and come in and talk to the family and stuff like that. And hey, guys, even when he's not on, I'm sharing everything that this guy does because I'm a big fan. So you guys, my boy, Crypto Savvy, thank you for showing up, my friend, showing you love. Appreciate you. Dore, David Adams. So really, really excited, guys. So one of the things we're going to be doing, let me see if I can let me get here, move the screen around here a little bit, I think. Okay, my screen should be a little bit bigger. There you go. Good enough. So one of the things that I'm really excited about is member recognition, guys. So it's not just about, much love, my brother. So it's not just about, bringing in these celebrities. Like I said, you guys saw Jamie Foxx, artist, Marcus Anthony. You saw Antoine Tanner from Coach Carter, One True Hill. I've got a lot of celebrity friends we're going to be bringing on. But I also want to recognize the legendary people, the great people with talent in our group. It's all about uplifting people. And by the way, guys, Dr. Christian Damboy out of Nigeria is also, he's taken the money that we sent him on behalf of Crypto4Life. He's taken it to the hospital there. There's some patients with cancer that they're helping out with the money that we sent. And I let him know, share those stories. We're going to continue to send more money to give back to the charity, to help the children, to help people as far as feeding, clothing, and hospitals out there in Nigeria. And I'll also implore you guys, if there's a story in your neck of the woods, if there's something going on in your neck of the woods, message me, let me know, let Dave know, let Josh know. We would love to show that same giving spirit to your communities and things like that. And obviously, we'll continue to do this more and more. We're also dollar cost averaging to our wallet. That's something we'll continue to do. That's a Crypto4Life wallet, which will be divided up amongst mods and admins. A percentage goes to mods and admins. A percentage goes to charity. A percentage will go to giveaways and things that we will continue to do. So I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited to hear back from Dr. Damboy as he will actually share the pictures, the video, and the footage of what he's doing out there in Nigeria on behalf of who? Crypto4Life. Thanks, Dave, again for this upgrade. Look what Dave, man. This guy's got so much skills. I'm so fortunate, guys, that I have such an incredible team of guys. Josh, Dave, Ryan, James, Apple James. I got to call him Apple James because I'm James as well. They call him Little James. I'm just saying Apple James. Marcus Anthony. NFTs are available to purchase. Absolutely, guys. So super excited, guys. So we're going to be bringing Oculus here in a little bit. Real quick, let me go through the market. Iron Man, what's up, family? Iron Man, he knows. He knows. Iron Man is one of my true OG friends in crypto. We shared a lot together, guys. We've grown together. We've gone down together. We've gone up together. So love my man, Iron Man, my boy, my brother from another mother. Timeless. Timeless. How you doing, sis? Who else is in the house here? Bullish Kenny G. My boy, Crypto Savvy. You guys make sure you go to Crypto Savvy 1. If you want on-point charting, if you want a guy who's been calling it right, who's talking about the comparisons to the dot-com bubble and just kind of taking us there each and every day, he also has a YouTube. I'm one of those guys, I don't mind. Hey, there's a lot of talented people out there. Crypto Savvy's one. Make sure you go to his Telegram. I'm sorry, to his YouTube channel, Telegram as well, and also his Twitter page. Guys, spread the love. That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work. Much love, Dave. So let's look at the markets, guys. Right now, we're sitting at a market cap of a little bit down. 855 billion, was about 863 billion, I believe it was yesterday. A little up from a few days ago where we were 830 something billion. So, hey, it's going up a little bit. But again, this could be a lot of the, hype coming from the Fed. Oh, we might have a little lower rates or whatever the case may be. So we're sitting around that 16.9. Again, nothing to get excited about. I love my man, Crypto Savvy. He says, look, man, don't get excited. Don't get excited about these little minor pumps. Now, in order for us to be invalidated out of that pattern that he shows when he compares us to the dot-com bubble, we need about 24.5 or higher. But yeah, 16, 17, 18. Yeah. Don't go running off anywhere. Spending your be careful, guys, is all we're saying. Be careful. So Bitcoin sitting around 16.9, guys, down from 17.1 earlier today. We got BNB just under $300. Ethereum just over 12. XRP. Going to be doing a little giveaway for XRP a little bit later today. 38 cents. Kind of hovering around the same. What's up with that dog? That dog's holding strong. Dogecoin holding strong at 10 cents. Polygon, 91 cents. Up almost 10% for the week. We love Polka Dot. Shiba still sitting 5 zeros and a 9. Solana, same area. So not much has changed in the market, guys. Not a whole lot to go over. What I do want to do, before going into some news, because I do have some news here, I want to bring on the one and only, my sister. And it's funny, we're going to bring on her at first and then talk about how we met. But I want to bring in one of our talented members. And again, guys, if you're interested in coming on the stream, if you have a skill set or something that you're passionate about, it might be a certain project. It might be someone like Iron Man. Bullish Big Rob, what's up, my brother? How you doing, my friend? So if there's something you want to talk about, if there's a skill set or a passion for crypto or something like that, DM me, let's talk about it. Obviously, I don't want people coming and saying, hey, get dino corn, dino in you, get zebra in you, So, we want to make sure that these are validated. If there's a project you're interested in, let's do a deep dive, let's do some due diligence on it. But hey, guys, I do recognize there's a lot of great projects out there. And if you're excited about it, let's talk about it, let's share it. But we also want to make sure that we protect the Crypto4Life family. Glad to have you here, my brother. Bullish Big Rob, glad to have you here. Appreciate you. Crypto Tells, yo! When I grow up, I want to be like Tells, so I can come out with a Crypto4Life rhyme, get a rhyme on a dime, and it's time to stop because I can't rhyme. So I'm gonna leave that with the Crypto Tells. Good Lord, let me stop. Beach Bum, how you doing, my friend? Beach Bum, how you doing, my friend? I think we met you in Hawaii because we were on the beach. Beach Bum, how you doing, my friend? Just kidding, but great name, love it. Bullish Big D, my brother, how you doing? Bullish Big D's a winner. He's been winning. So hey guys, let's go ahead and let's see here. Let's see if my sister's on the line here. Let me bring her in. Let me get to the point where we can actually show my friend, my Oculus. Can you hear me, sis?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. What's up?
Loud and clear. How you doing? Now, they got the chat over your face, but we can still see you. I don't know why that's like that, but we can still see you.
Yes.
You got,
sure everybody sees.
That's right. You guys show your love for my sister, Oculus. CKaz is in the house. How you doing, CKaz? So Oculus, it's a pleasure meeting you, sis. We come from a place where many of us were family from a different situation. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. See the kind of partners and people we have. Dave kind of got a chat out your way. But it's actually pretty good, Dave. You can probably put it on the side. I don't mind seeing the chat, actually. We came from a place where a lot of us, I always say great people seem to flock together. You reached out. We had a conversation. One of the things we always hear people say, real, recognize real. And I think not only, I'm not biased just because you're from Brooklyn. I know I'm Brooklyn too. Brownsville. There might be a little bias there. No, but I'm just kidding. Oculus. I had a conversation with Oculus. Straight shooter, no BS, speaks her mind. That's where I come from. It reminds me a lot of my mom's. Mom's like, hey, that's how she was. So definitely appreciate your mindset. And then as we start talking, realizing that we have a lot of the same perspectives when it comes to crypto and things like that. So tell us who you are. Also know that you got a lot of great things going on with crypto. If you don't mind sharing that, I'm so happy to have you on, and I'm sure the Crypto4Life family loves to see you.
Yo, I'm so happy to be here. I know a lot of the family knows who I am, but they've never actually heard my voice or seen my face or seen how my messages come through. But sometimes it's good to be in person.
That's right.
So I'm happy to be here. What's up, everybody? I'm so happy to see you guys, some familiar faces in the chat. I'm looking over here to my left. So if you see me looking to my left, I'm looking at what you guys are saying. Yes. Yeah. I'm glad to be here. Thank you, 6J for having me on.
Yes, ma'am.
I definitely want to talk to the family members and see what's going on. But yeah, I'm from Brooklyn like you are. And when it comes to my photography, I started doing photography in 2007.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, and I've had the name Oculus since then.
Now, let me ask you a question. Oculus has something to do with photography?
Well, when it comes to the Parthenon in Greece, there's like a dome
Okay.
that lets light through.
Okay.
So like a lens, when you take a picture,
gotcha.
it lets light through. So it's kind of funny now when people are saying, "Are you affiliated with like the Oculus Rift and this and that?"
Right.
I'm like, no, I've been around before them. I've been around before that. So my mother actually gave me that photography name because
Okay.
because when you take a picture because there's light coming through the lens.
Right.
So that's exactly where my name came from. So
Okay.
I've been Oculus for a long time. So yeah.
It's great to know the meaning in your name because a lot of people have nicknames like I'm 6'8", obviously 6'8".
Yeah, I kind of figured that was what your name meant,
Exactly. Yeah. So everybody, hey, 6'8". So I was like, yeah, okay, that's cool.
Right.
But yeah, that's awesome. So you got your name from that. You started in 2007. Now, was this you picked up a camera as a hobby, or you just immediately went into like, hey, I want to start capturing, people and life, and I mean, how did that whole thing transpire?
Well, I was going through like a tough time in my life and like a deep depression. So the photography actually got me out of the depression.
Okay.
Just actually watching other people and watching what they do. It kind of got me out the house.
Gotcha.
Because we've all had spurts where we're not feeling ourselves and where we are depressed, and you need something to get you out of that hole.
That's right.
So that's what helped me. So, that's why I picked up a camera, and that actually took me out of the hole, and I started just falling in love with it.
Gotcha.
Like the different aspects. Then I started doing film. Then I started, like developing my own film. Because, I mean, I don't know how old everybody is, but, dropping off your film to a place is like a different thing. That's not done anymore.
Right.
But I actually developed my own film and put my own film in my little canisters and things like that. So it just evolved from there to where I am now.
Okay.
So, that's where it started from, actually.
Okay. I see some people shouting out, what's up, Ox? So definitely a lot of people out here showing their support. I appreciate it. Someone says 6'8" needs that NBA contract. Look, NBA contract, that was back in the day. Now I'm just trust me. If you guys remember the when I was talking to Marcus Anthony Antoine, my last celebrity game, I realized basketball is over. You get to a certain age, you're like, okay, that's enough. But let's talk about before we go into your website, because I know you got an incredible site. I was amazed at the pictures. It's just beautiful, your camera work. Let's talk about, before we get into that, just where you're at in crypto. When did you start crypto? And just, what got you to the point that you're at right now? Because I do remember when you told me you got in, it's about the same time I did, if I'm not mistaken. So take us through that journey when you got in and where you're at now with crypto.
Well, I used to be a big social media hound. Like
Okay.
I'm from like the MySpace era.
Oh, okay.
So MySpace to Facebook, that's how it worked. If you were on MySpace kind of went dead, then you went to Facebook.
Right.
So I had this friend who was she was a female gamer. She was
Okay.
also a black woman, but she was just posting all this stuff. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, what is Bitcoin? Like,
Wow.
what is this? And she was like, she just said, I'll tell you a little bit, but you have to do the rest on your own
Oh,
because
wow.
as we all know, crypto is very immersive. You can't really, when you're getting into it, it's kind of hard to teach somebody else because
Right.
you're so focused into it.
Right.
So she gave me basically some meat. She told me where to go. She told me to go to Coinbase. She told me to do this and that, and I actually went from there.
And this is back when?
This was in 2017.
Okay, so about the same time we got in. Okay, awesome. Now, did you take
Yeah,
it
but when I
serious? Did you take it serious at first? Or you, let me kind of figure it out. I mean, was it like I'm automatically in, or was it kind of like, let me just kind of figure this thing out first?
when I got in, I actually started like mining Ethereum.
Oh,
That's why I
wow.
was always knowing about. Yeah, I bought a whole system to mine Ethereum. I was mining Ethereum.
Okay.
I was into the ICOs and all that stuff.
Okay.
It was just like a lot of coins out then, and I just went head in.
Yeah, and ICOs were big back then. That's back when, I mean, you could jump into an ICO, and if you got, if you did your due diligence or got lucky, and got in early, you could definitely come up pretty big off those ICOs, which is kind of, not the case anymore. But yeah, that was big back in the day.
Yeah, like one of my first successful ICOs was the Seek token. The CEE.
CEEK?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's, yeah,
I
that's
got
a
it.
big project.
I got into that token and I bought a whole bunch
Wow.
before because I just loved the white paper. I loved
Right.
the vision.
Right.
And it was crazy how I saw some people talking about it like in 2019 or 2020
Right.
and 2021. I'm like, wow, that's one of my ICOs.
Now, does that got
Um,
something to do with VR?
yes, it's
VR.
like
I got
it's
Seek.
sort of
I
like
got some. Yeah, I got
yeah,
some.
it's
Yeah.
like virtual. Like, it's funny because a lot of the coins that people are talking about now,
Uh huh.
like I had Telecoin and other coins before they actually did their mainnet. You
Wow.
know,
Wow.
I had Telecoin in 2018. I
Wow.
had I had
You got that cheap.
wow.
You got that super
Yeah,
cheap.
I
Yeah.
did. I
Wow.
definitely did.
Wow.
So, I mean, I think that's why I always kind of like just get a little annoyed with people who just leave crypto and come back.
Right.
Because if you actually stay here, just because it's not doing something now at the
That's right.
present doesn't mean it's not going to do anything in the future.
Right.
You know, so just being here, did I get burned in the ICO market? Of course I did, because some of the ICOs I participated in, nothing happened
That's
with
right.
them.
That's right.
But that was like, back in 2018 and 2017, that was like when everybody was getting it. Like you had
Right.
meme season, right?
Right.
Everybody was buying all these damn dog coins, these
Right.
cat coins,
Right. Right.
these wolf coins. So it just all depends on like if you're there at the right moment,
Right.
So
And everybody was pulling a new coin out there, out their back pocket. It's
right.
like everybody thought they could launch a project. Everybody was doing a lot of money grabs, and it's why it's really important to be a great student of the game and not get lost in the hype. A lot of times, especially with like a lot of those dog and cat and wolf coins, people want to have a big bag for a little nothing, but in no actuality, a lot of times you get wrecked or there's rug pulls. There's so many different things where you just have to be careful and make sure you get into the right projects because there are a lot of good projects that you can get in for cheap, especially right now. There's so many undervalued projects, as I'm sure you would agree.
There, I mean, right, there's a lot of undervalued projects, but with any project, I mean, even in meme season, I was always watching the wallets. I was watching how many people were buying. I was
Right,
watching how many people were selling.
right.
So I didn't necessarily get wrecked in meme season
Hmm.
because I didn't set it and forget it.
Gotcha.
I didn't just put it in my wallet and not check up on it.
Right.
I was on deck screener every day during meme season. And Thomas is here right now. She could tell you we were both on it together.
That's
So
awesome. That's awesome.
it's like being proactive in crypto is actually going to help you. You
Right.
can't really take breaks in something that's a new asset class
Right. That's right.
because it's ever changing.
Right.
So if you decide to like take a 6 month break or a year break, you're gonna be lost
Right.
because in 2018 I kind of took a break because my wallet got hacked and I was like just a little discouraged.
Right.
So I didn't come back to like the end of 2019,
Gotcha.
right? Then I heard about all these coins like Polkadot and
Right.
Kava and
Right.
this and that. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I was totally lost.
Right.
So I actually had to get back into it.
Right.
But that's why I'm not leaving
Right.
now during this bear market.
Right. Right.
And I'm all about accumulation,
Right.
and I'm all about taking profit because what I did before, what I didn't do now, the thing I didn't do before, is what I'm doing now is taking profit.
That's right. That's right.
So I was watching like my privacy coins because I was a big Monero holder. Like I
Right.
had XMR like crazy.
Right.
And I love Cardano. I had a lot of ADA.
Right.
I'll watch it go up, hoping it would go up more,
Right.
and then not take profit.
That's right.
Then, crypto is very volatile. So it can shoot up to $3 and then in the 2 days it can be down to 25
Oh,
cents.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Coming from investing in stocks, because I've invested in stocks also, so it's like you really, really have to make sure that you stay abreast of what's going on. That's why you have to stay abreast of like world news,
Right.
markets. Even if you're not in a market in another country, you have to make sure you're aware of what's going on.
Well, see, I want to, and this is why I got a lot of respect for what you're saying, because this is something I've preached forever. I've got a private group of people that I mentor and coach that is not part of the group here, and they're celebrities. There's a bunch of multi-million-dollar people in there, and I say this is that it's not just about crypto. You have to pay attention to everything that's going on around the world. If there's an energy crisis in Europe, and there's a real estate crisis that's over here, and there's a health crisis over there, and if there's money printing globally, and all these things affect all of us, and it can definitely determine, like, if there's a ban in China, and then there's a ban in India. All these things affect the market, so it's really good to not only just be a student of the game. And I like another thing that you said when you said it's hard, because what happens when you leave for a while and you come back, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming trying to figure out what's going on, because you might have left, and when you left, this particular project was amazing. And then you come back and find out that top 10 coin called Luna or FTT is no longer or Celsius. So it's like, wait a minute, I had a big bag back then. And could you imagine if you took, because a lot of this stuff just happened in the last several months. What if you took off a year and came back and realized that your big bag or your $10,000 come up or $100,000 come up is now zero or very little? So you definitely got to stay engaged. I agree with that.
Yeah, and what we need to remember is that we're not investing in stocks that have been on the market since 30 or 40 years ago. You're not investing in DuPont. You're not investing in, Bell Atlantic.
Right.
You're investing in a new class.
That's right.
So anything can change. Look at what happened to FTX. I mean, there were so many people actually praising Bankman-Fried.
Right.
And I was never actually sold on Solana like that.
Right.
Because I felt like they were moving too fast, in my humble opinion.
Right.
I always felt like you're doing too much. It's like, it's like, just because even if you don't do stocks, it's like you look at these stocks that have been on the NASDAQ and the NYSE and all these other exchanges, and you look at the slow growth they're doing.
That's right.
So when you're moving too fast and you're doing too much, it kind of scares me.
That's right.
Because it makes me feel like you're using money that you don't actually have.
That's right.
Right. So that's why I make sure I look at the slow and steady growth of these crypto coins that are out.
And that's pretty much what happened with FTT. He was taken from Peter to pay Paul, and then when it came time to say checkmate, where's the money at? They didn't have it. And so it's I tell you what, it's it's definitely a lesson to be learned. No, but I do agree, and that's one of the things that I've always said right now, especially Oculus, is that this is a time that we should be studying. A lot of times people get anxious, they don't know what to do. It's like, I need to do something. So you start messing around with your wallet, you start jumping out, and this is something me and you talked about earlier today. It's okay to hodl to a certain point, but you also need to learn how to take profit. And when I talk about my 70-20-10 dollar cost average strategy, which I talked to you about, which is a 70%. If I had $1,000, I'm putting 70% in the top coins like your Bitcoin, your Ethereum. I'm dollar cost averaging to those coins, the XRPs, and I'm then taking 20% and I'm going to dollar cost averaging to, let's say, your DSLAs, your Tailcoins, your Zilliqa, whatever, and then I'm going to take that 10%, that last $100, and I'm going to spread that out and say, okay, I don't mind taking a risk on these 10%ers like what Doge used to be or Shiba. Why? Because I only need to get those 10% right. If I can get that 10% right, it can change my entire life. And that's what I did when I went into Shiba. I bought Shiba at a price where it was like $500, and I watched it go up to over $600,000. Right now, the key to that, part of our conversation as well, is knowing when to take profit, which I call the 25-25-50. 25% on the way up, 25% on the way up, and you live with the 50%, because if the 50% retraces, guess what? You took out 25% twice at the top. Now you got an amazing amount of money to re-enter, in a better position and dollar cost average all over again. So there's definitely a great philosophy with that. But I do agree, and so many of us, like me and my man Iron Man, we've had those conversations where we've seen people. I'm a millionaire. Wait a minute. I'm a thousandaire.
You know what? The thing about taking profit, because I'm looking at bullish PDP real.
Uh-huh.
He said that's what he said that's what I need to learn is to take profit.
That's right.
Listen, if you've put in $1,000 into a coin,
That's right.
and you have 2x'd,
Right.
and you have not taken profit,
Right.
and you decide to be greedy and wait
Right.
for it to go higher,
Right.
that's a bad strategy.
Right.
You always take out what you put in initially. I don't care who tells you to hodl.
Right.
That's not the way you do it, because you know why? Because coming in 2017 and doing and being like that, like I'm just going to hold for 7 years
Right.
and not take profit. That's not feasible, and that's
Right.
not smart.
Right.
Because the world moves differently. Anything can affect the price.
That's right.
You need to put in take out what you put in, because you'll feel better if it falls. You're not going to feel like you lost everything if you've taken out the $1,000 you put in once it shoots up.
No, you're right, and it's funny because it'll take me too long to try to go back to my Twitter and figure it out. But there was a political figure that said, it was some type of quote, and I put it on my Twitter earlier today. It said, "Regulation is coming, and my advice to you is be careful with your crypto holdings." And as I started digging down into the thread, it was basically saying a lot of what we seen back in the day, and again, I could be wrong. This is not financial advice. Nothing that you and I are saying is financial advice, but back in the day of hodling and watching things go up, some of these coins that probably couldn't make it, or maybe, because a lot of coins, Oculus, they were people were investing based off of hype. They never had utility. It was a bunch of promises. It was this whole, we got this schedule, and this is what's going to happen in a quarter. And when regulation comes in, and I think it's going to come in pretty severely, a lot of coins that we believed in, because look, we thought Celsius, we thought Luna, we thought FTT. What other coins are going to crash and burn when they're not regulated, when they can't do the things they need to do to be regulated and show the government or whatever body comes in that they have people best interest in place? We're going to probably see a lot of coins. A lot of people are saying, I don't know if this is true, but 80% of the coins that we see now won't be here. And who knows?
There's a lot of coins that were hot when I got in 2017, like the PO coin,
Yeah.
POE.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a coin called the Linda coin.
Yeah.
Do you know how much hype was behind these coins when I first got here in 2017? It was like they were going to be here in 2023.
Yep.
Guess what's happening to those coins? Nothing. The page is dead. They haven't posted for 2 or 3 years. So that's why it's imperative for you to take profit. I don't care who tells you what's going to happen, because you know what? As we see what's going on with Sam Bankman-Fried, it doesn't matter about investors.
That's right.
Even if you have the most perfect investors.
That's right.
Look what's going on.
Yep.
And that's why I'm kind of laughing what's going on right now, because these are people that were really making a big splash, and
Right.
they had commercials during the Super Bowl. And if you're American, the Super Bowl is the most prime time for you to actually put a commercial on TV, because everybody around the world is going to see you.
That's right. That's right. No,
but where are they now? They're not. They're bankrupt. I mean, you got the DOJ after these people. You got Bankman-Fried.
Oh,
He's donating money to people. He's donating money to politicians. They're sending it back because they don't want to be with somebody who's actually done this to investors. Right. Because if you're a politician, you want to keep your hands clean.
Well, it's like Frankie saying in the comment right now. He says, "I think regulation is going to wreck the market, at least in the beginning, initially, then go back up." Here's another thing. I looked at my wallet the other day because I got so many coins, Oculus, that I bought back in the day, and I just stopped looking at them. You should never. I always tell people, don't be a portfolio watcher. If you get into something, obviously you're prepared to wait for it to go up. But there's some coins, and for people who are new, I want you to really hear me. There's some coins I bought back in the day, Oculus, and I went to go try to sell them here recently because I'm thinking to myself, you know what? This coin may not make it through this whole thing. I went to go sell it, and guess what? I can't even sell it. Some of these coins may not exist. And then I found one yesterday, kind of irritated me, where the coin put such a high tax on it. They put a 99% tax fee on it. If I went to sell it, they were going to take 99% for taxes. And I'm like, what? So you got to be very careful, guys. You got to be it's nothing that was big. It's chump change, really. But the reality is, some of these coins that you swear are going to be around tomorrow are either going to be gone, or they're going to make it very difficult for you to get your money out. You got to be careful. That's for sure.
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, it's kind of, when you're an investor, it does hurt to lose money. It does hurt to see projects that you thought were going to be so monumental in the future not do very well. But
That's right.
that is the nature of what's going on. This is something that's not regulated as of yet.
That's right.
I mean, I live in New York. I can't use crypto.com
Oh wow. Oh wow.
because, well, you know what? New York has a bit
That's
license
right.
and crypto.com hasn't satisfied the bit license
That's right.
for New York State.
Yeah.
So I cannot use crypto.com. I have to go to other avenues to buy Crow.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why I'm kind of not like really bullish on it, because I have to go through so much to do. And I'm like, well, what is it that you're not satisfying
Right.
here?
Well, it's like that in Hawaii too. They don't
Yeah,
support.
right,
Yeah, it's
right.
like that in
But
Hawaii too.
but
Yeah.
see, I mean, it depends on whether or not I believe in you, whether
Right.
I'm gonna jump through hoops
Well, you know what
to
it is.
invest in
You
you,
hit
you know?
you're gonna hit a nerve, and it's like a nerve in when your tooth is aching, and it's actually a great point, right? I'm heavily invested in crypto.com. I probably have 500,000 Crow or so, but I can tell you this is that if a state has such restrictions or they have such requirements that you're not meeting, what is it that you're not doing to meet those requirements? Because they're allowing other coins to exist in the area that must, or I'm sorry, other exchanges to exist in those areas. So what is it that you're not doing? And so whatever that thing is, whatever that is that they're not meeting, I don't know, right? And this is not to create FUD because I'm a big time crypto.com advocate. Even though I think I shared my story with you how I got burnt with the with the NFTs for about $10 to
But
$12,000. Yeah,
it's I mean, it's not even about FUD.
yeah, yeah.
It's not even about saying that what they're doing is wrong.
Right.
I'm just a little curious as to why even the I think the Attorney General brought a case against Tether.
Right.
They're trying to say to Tether, you're printing all this money. What are your reserves?
Right.
This
That's
has
right.
happened in New York
That's
State,
right.
so it's not necessarily say that the company is hiding something,
Right. Right.
but
Right. Right.
for
Right.
me as an investor with my money, I don't
Yeah.
care how anybody else feels
Yeah.
about
That's
this.
right.
For me, I want to know what's really good.
That's right. That's
Because
right.
I'm a realist at the
Right.
end of the day.
And you have to
You
be
know what I'm
picky. You
saying?
have to be picky, and
Yeah.
you have to believe. And like I said, I'm like CKaz was saying. I'm a big like. It's fun because it's one of my biggest holdings. Crypto.com Crow is one of my biggest holdings. But I have to be honest. FTT woke me up. FTX woke me up. It just to the point where I don't keep anything on exchanges. I was very Sometimes you get lazy. Sometimes I had a nice chunk of change on crypto.com sitting there for a long time, and when that FTT thing happened, I started moving everything into wallets and things. It just woke me up, is what I'm saying. It woke me up. It made me realize that you got to be careful because you don't want to be in one of those predicaments. Whatever the exchange, Binance, whatever it is, you don't want to be in a position where someone determines your fate, right? And that's what they say: not your keys, not your crypto. Straight up, straight up.
CK said New York is run by clowns. I mean, we're one of the top financial capitals of the world. You got the Nasdaq here and everything. It's not clowns here, honey. It's the smart money that's
Yeah,
actually
yeah, yeah,
watching what's
yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
So
I think, yeah. He's probably talking about, he's talking about from the perspective of crypto. I know, he knows.
No,
we
but I'm
both
just
from
saying,
Brooklyn. Yeah,
but what I'm saying is that you have to look at the places that don't want certain
that's
things
right.
to happen,
That's right.
especially if this is America and you're in
Yeah,
America.
yeah,
You have to look at why
yeah.
they're so gung ho on why this can be here
Right.
and why they can't be
I
here.
think who's worse than New York is maybe, and I say this kindly, but it's maybe Hawaii because they didn't allow a lot of stuff. A lot of
Right,
stuff
right,
couldn't
right,
fly in Hawaii. So I remember a lot of people were
right.
getting frustrated because as I was out there meeting friends and talking to multimillionaires, talking to lawyers, talking to even one particular person who was on a high end as far as an official there. They just got certain things in place that they don't. They some people get mad, but then in some aspects you might say, okay, well they're trying to protect their people, but no, I think it's just like you said, it's a time to be careful. It's a time to do your due diligence. It's a time to be cautious. And with that being said, I'd like to kind of get your opinion on FTT as a whole. I mean, I don't know if you saw everyone's seen what he said on Good Morning America today, what he said the New York Times yesterday. There was, I believe, I don't know if it was CCAS, somebody sent me, I can't remember who in the group, sent me a link to see this conversation that was going on with him being interviewed for the first time on this like podcast or something, and he just had an excuse for everything, and I'm just sitting there going, this guy is something else. I mean, it almost seems like he was a puppet, and other people were kind of pulling the strings. Some people saying, BitBoy wants to say it's his parents, or other people saying, politicians were running things through him. I don't know what the truth is. I just know that it's such a mess. and I want to ask you your opinion on this. It's such a mess that I think is far from being over. What is your opinion on FTT, FTX, and do you think it's over, or do you think we're going to see more BlockFis, more Geminis, more Genesis, more CEOs being left CEOs giving their resignation? Or one of the things I was going to share today is me and you talked about, I think it was a platform, Kraken, right? I had here, and before I even ask you that the answer, there's somebody in our group, we're going to be praying for your situation, but someone in our Crypto4Life group has a friend that just got laid off from Kraken. I guess it's devastated his family. He was one of the 30% of layoffs that they did, and now the guy's out of work. But you see that happening more and more. It's the first time I've seen somebody that close in our Crypto4Life family that's been affected by it. I guess it's this guy's best friend. But what do you think this means for crypto? And do you think it's over as far as the FTX fiasco? And will it be more FTXs?
I mean, at the end of the day, you have to remember that this is something that's not. This is new. This is new.
Right.
This is new money, right? So it's not something that's regulated yet.
Right.
So, the stock exchanges have to go through certain, red tape to do what they're doing.
Right.
And there are investors protected, when you invest in stocks and things of like that. So, I mean, when it comes to a lot of exchanges going under, I think it's going to be more. Do you know why? Because these exchanges actually use your funds that you hold on the exchange to make their daily dealings. They do.
Right.
They do. And if you leave your money on the exchange, and it's like I was on our space actually, because we have a space, me and Thomas, names on the blockchain.
Right.
And there was somebody actually just upset because he didn't want people to go on a mass exodus and take all their stuff off of an exchange. And I'm like, why would that cripple an exchange?
Right.
If they're doing business the right way, why, if all your customers decide to actually put their stuff on cold storage, why would that affect you? You're not a bank.
That's right.
Because a bank is FDIC insured. So why would that hurt you?
Right.
So are you using our money to do other things? And that's exactly what's going on. I mean, if you dig deep into the FTX saga, that's exactly what he was doing.
Right.
That's exactly what he was doing.
Right.
You got the Miami Heat arena. They're even saying we're going to take FTX off of our name
They've
because
already done it. Yeah.
Right, they've already done it. So you're using money that you don't have to make deals.
Right.
And that's why, that's what's going on. So is it going to be more? Yes, because crypto exchanges are doing that. Now you have some that are being smart. You have CZ, because I was a OG Binance user. I don't use Binance US, but I was with Binance back in 2017.
Right.
So he's grown, and I'm looking at how BNB has grown from 50 cents.
Right.
And it was something that you can get from dust in your wallet. Like if you had dust in your wallet, you can make a BNB from it. And BNB was like 25 cents when I first got into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember.
So I'm looking at
Right.
So I'm looking at how exchanges are doing that. So it depends on how you're running your business. And even though Kraken has laid off people, I will not forget that space I was in where he was like, it should not cripple your exchange if everybody decides to put their money in cold storage.
That's right. And that's
how?
Literally what's happening.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
That's what's happening. Yeah. And it's like the more and more people who are getting their money off exchanges, and they're saying, well, it's because of the market. But you got to remember, we started at $3,000. Kraken, a lot of these exchanges were out when Bitcoin was 3,500, right? So if you were around when Bitcoin was 3,500 or 5,000, why is all of a sudden Bitcoin back down to 16,000 your reason why you're not making it? That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense at all. And then there's also the intermingling of funds, where you're taking money from FTX and moving it over to Alameda. And then if you listen to Sam Bankman, he goes, all I heard today was, well, I didn't run Alameda. I don't know what was going on over there. I don't know everything that was going on. I'm just like, what? You're worth $20-something billion and you act like you don't know what's going on. So anyways, just so much going on with that. And I know it's even more that we need to cover, but let's move into what you're doing now. Let's move into you and Timeless's show. Let's move into that amazing artwork that I saw, those photography photos that I saw on your site. So if you can kind of tell us where you're at with that, and then what you and Timeless are doing. If you can share your screen, we'll let everybody know what's going on that part of your world. While you're doing that, let me send some shots out. Josh LaRoche, how you doing, my friend? Appreciate you. C-Kaz, my brother, C-Kaz. because they are skimming off the top. That's exactly what they're doing, and you can see that as Oculus is setting up right now. You can see that as when you start seeing, and I know Oculus, you saw this article too, where exchanges are sending money to other exchanges so that they can show that what they have. So like one exchange, let's say if me and Oculus are friends, and I'm James Exchange and she's Oculus Exchange. Well, Oculus says, yo, James, I know you have $1 billion. I'm about to get audited, or I need to show my books. So can you send over $500,000? So I send $500,000 worth of let's say my James coin to her platform. She shows that she's worth $500,000 while they're doing the audit, and then all of a sudden they do the audit. Then she sends the money. It's just a bunch of stuff that's being exposed and a bunch of crap that's going on. So yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying, CKS. So really quickly, Josh LaRoche, how you doing? CKS, the Fire Master, how you doing? Also, make sure you guys stick around. We're going to do some XRP giveaways tonight. Crypto Tales, that's right. Laundry washing, all the funds. Bullets, Kenny G, Dore, how you doing, my friend? Who we have? Timeless, our other sister out there. Bullish Kenny G, how you doing? Andrew T, welcome. Great to see you, Andrew. Again, my beautiful queen, Jeanette McFadden. My queen. Beachwom, how you doing, my friend? And also big shouts out to the one and only, my brother, Crypto Savvy One, for stepping in. Appreciate you, my brother. I'm looking forward to having him on. Josh with Dad Boz. We'll see you and Dave tomorrow. Okay, so let's get to my sister over here. So let me bring up the screen here so we can bring up CK, let's see, Oculus page. Okay, let me move this over. We're there. Okay, Oculus. So what are we looking at? I see some incredible. Okay, I can actually see it bigger on my big screen. I see some incredible. Let's see if the family's seen this already. Can you guys see these amazing pictures? This is amazing. Wow. So show me what we're looking at, sis. This is incredible.
Well, the series is called Tunnel 16. I actually minted this series on the AVAX blockchain.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so these are NFTs.
Yes, they are.
Wow. Okay, and I know this. I asked this already. Could this possibly be back in Brooklyn?
I mean, this is Brooklyn. Some of them are Brooklyn. Some of them are like, I have West Fourth. West Fourth.
Yes.
We have Rockefeller Center.
Okay.
This the series is called Tunnel 16 because it is 16 subway stops.
Okay.
From my house to my place of work. And during that commute, I see people in various stages of life.
Okay.
So, there's people that are sleeping.
Wow.
There's people that like they're thinking. I have people reading. It's amazing to actually watch the way people pass their commute time.
Right.
Because if you take public transportation, I'm not talking about if you drive, because if you drive, it's different. If you drive, you make your own way. But if you're actually taking a train or a bus, you're at the mercy of whoever is in control of whatever you're on.
Gotcha.
So, it's like 40 minutes for me to get to work from my home. So it's interesting to watch people. I like to people watch.
Now, before you continue, is this one of these scenes? Have you ever seen where those guys get on? They do those live performance dances right in front of people while they're sitting down. I see.
Oh, come on! That Showtime shit. That shit is annoying.
That's not okay. That's not real. Okay.
People think it's great. It's not great when somebody's about to kick you in your face.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It's not great at all.
Okay,
like I see people on Instagram going, "Oh my God, this is so great." I'm like, no, it's really
not. That's horrible. Okay, gotcha.
No, it's not.
But you do see it.
Really cool.
You do see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay. Gotcha.
All the time.
Gotcha.
I don't take those pictures because a lot of times they're moving people out the way.
I see.
It's kind of dangerous what they do. Is it awesome? Yes, it is. But I think it's kind of annoying if you're a native New Yorker and you take the train every day.
Well, let me ask you a question. The purpose for people street performing a lot of times, like when you go to like Vegas or you go to certain places in New York or Hawaii, is because they're waiting for people to donate. If you got a lot of regulars on the train, you're irritating people. So are people even donating to these guys when they do that?
I'm going to tell you I'm going to be honest, all the trains that I've been on to see them, they don't get that many donations.
Wow. So what's the purpose then?
Right. I mean, you're a New Yorker.
Right.
New Yorkers have a different kind of attitude.
That's right.
It's like, it's quiet on the train. All of a sudden, some guy comes in there. It's showtime. And they put the music on loud. It's like early in the morning.
Right. Gotcha.
Because remember, these subway cars sometimes have at least 100 or more people on them.
Wow. Okay.
And you're like neck and neck. breast to breast, cheek to cheek.
Right.
So if you have these guys coming in and wanting to flip and jump and do cartwheels,
Gotcha.
it's like it's just a little
That
uncomfortable.
makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Now is this right here one series? Is this one NFT I'm looking at?
Well, there's 44 pieces,
Okay.
and the series is actually on Campfire.
Okay.
If you actually go to my Twitter page, um, let me see. I should pull up my Twitter page. If you go to my Twitter page, let me pull up my Twitter. If you go to my Twitter page, my link tree will show you exactly where you can actually purchase some of these
Oh,
NFTs.
okay.
So you see the series is on. I minted it on Campfire. Campfire is a AVAX NFT marketplace.
Oh wow! So I see. So the series, and really quick before I go into this, anybody that's out there right now, all the members that are here, that's part of Crypto for Life, or you're new to Crypto for Life, understand the reason that we have Oculus on is I want to show and advertise her talent. There's going to be some people who have talent. I might want to invest in that talent, but if you have a certain talent and you're part of Crypto for Life, just like Oculus, I want you to come on, whether it's music, whether it's camera, whether it's whatever it is, whether it's NFTs, whether it's something that you're excited about. Let's use this platform to put a light on that. So going back to Oculus, so when I saw that whole 16, this just showed me that I can get one of 16, 5 of 16, and then I can collect the whole 16. Is that what that is?
No, 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 no. It's a one of one series because the thing about my photography is I
Uh-huh.
don't want 35 pieces of the same photo.
Oh, gotcha.
So when it's one of one, that means it's authentic. So
Oh,
so it's a one of one,
okay.
and there's a lot of and the thing about this is that you can actually get the photo signed by me
Oh, nice.
and framed by me.
Okay.
So some people, NFTs are cool, but some people actually like the tangible asset in their hand.
Right.
Some people like they want it. So anything that you mint, you have the option to get it as a signed photograph by me.
Wow.
They come in the 11 by 14 frame. They're signed by me for an extra fee, of course, because shipping, framing, and things of that sort. But that's a different thing of what I'm doing with this series. It's not just like it's an NFT that sits on your wallet and you got to go to your wallet to appreciate it. No, I want you to walk by in your living room or in your office and you see what you have as an NFT on your wall.
Now
So
I got to ask this question, and I appreciate you. Thank you, sweetheart. She says, make sure you guys smash the likes and hit that subscribe button. Now, if let's say for an example, I see this lady here, this sister with this young girl. When you're getting ready, obviously they're looking at each other smiling. Do they know that you're taking that picture? Like you say, "Hey guys, I'm gonna take that picture," or is it one of those things where,
no,
okay,
no,
okay, gotcha, gotcha.
this is called actually candid.
So they're natural. They're just naturally being who they are.
Yes, they
Oh,
don't know
okay.
what I'm doing. They don't know what I'm doing. They're in their own world. It's candid. It's not a posed shoot. It's
Wow.
not. It's not. It's not like a setup shoot. These are
Now,
all.
now,
Everything that you see here is like
at
it's
at
candid.
any time, because you're sitting, you obviously have to be sitting there and you're focusing with a lens. Like you've got to be having something where at some point are they looking at you going, "What are you doing?"
No,
Really?
no.
They kind of see that you're a photographer and they just whatever. We understand that you're taking pictures.
Well, you know what I mean. When you're shooting like this, you're gonna have to kind of figure out ways
Gotcha. Okay.
to not just walk around like with a camera like this because
Yeah.
I mean people don't want their picture being taken, so
Yeah.
you're gonna have to do certain things. You hide it under your jacket. You make sure your settings are correct.
Right.
You make sure everything is in focus. So it's a lot of work to
Right.
do it. So
And it makes
I
sense
mean, no.
because you want to catch people in their natural element. Obviously, the guy with the thank you box, he's making eye contact, so he sees you. But then you can see the sister
Well, you know
with
why?
her head
Because
against the pole. She has no idea she's asleep.
yeah, because when it comes to
Right.
somebody who's homeless, I'm not just gonna sit in front of them and flash and take their
Okay.
picture.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I asked him could I take his picture, and he
Okay.
was so happy.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's just different. I'm not gonna be because you're homeless. I'm just gonna just snap your picture.
I got you.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think it depends on how you look at it. A lot of this stuff. You can either look at it in a certain way. I look at it as a thing of beauty because again, I love people. And catching people in their natural element is obviously a beautiful thing, especially that whole black and white. The way you got it set up is pretty awesome.
I mean, yeah, when you catch somebody who's off guard, it's like their true emotion. So
Right.
because if I asked any of these people to take their photo, they would have posed for me.
Okay.
And sometimes I don't actually want that. I just
Okay.
want you in your natural element,
Well,
you know.
if I'm in Brooklyn, I'm gonna have to watch myself because just in case I do something like pick my nose and you take. I'm just kidding. Let me stop. Let me stop. So explain. So this is okay. So this is the site here. People can. Are you showing people how they can go on and order it? I think you showed us that already. Is that right?
Well, yeah, it's on Campfire. I
Okay.
mean, I don't know.
Now this is compatible. You said something like AVAX, Avalanche. So is this
Yes.
compatible, which it should be, with MetaMask?
Yes, I actually, if it, and a lot of you guys know me in the chat, know I did not like MetaMask because I got hacked on there years ago.
Gotcha.
But I use MetaMask for this. MetaMask is actually much better now than it was before.
Right. Right.
And you can use like a trust wallet or anything else like that,
Right.
but it's kind of like your NFTs don't show up the same way.
Gotcha.
I mean, you can download MetaMask and you can, use AVAX for it, and it works perfectly. I mean, it's just like a little bit of a learning curve. It's not a lot
Right.
because if I can learn it, you can too.
Right.
It's not really hard. Um, and the thing about me minting on AVAX is because, after browsing around certain communities, because I was looking at minting on Cardano, I was
Right.
thinking about minting on Solana, I
Right.
was thinking about minting on HBAR, I was thinking about minting on XDC,
Right.
but thing about AVAX is like the community,
Uh huh.
the NFT and the art community is very, very warm and it's inviting. And when I compared AVAX to other chains, yes, there's other things that other chains are doing, but I like AVAX. I like the people that I've met, and it's a nice, welcoming community because
Nice.
let's just face it. I mean, the reason why Shiba Inu is where it is because they what? They had a good community,
A
right?
great community. That's right. That's right.
Right,
That's
right.
right.
So I'm all about community. So,
Crypto Tales was asking what type of camera are you using? OV.
I shoot with Sony.
Sony.
I'm a
Okay.
Sony
A
girl.
Sony girl. Okay. Awesome. Good
I'm a
stuff.
Sony girl.
So I think Oculus is teaching us guys. If you got a certain talent, you can go out there and you can monetize it. It's incredible. I don't know what platform. I know there was a platform here. As you, I also want you to go into what you and Timeless are doing. But I saw some platform. I don't know if it was OpenSea or Rarible. It's one of those. Some platform was saying that they've paid out like $1 billion in earnings from what people have generated off of NFTs. So NFTs is a big deal. Selling NFTs and finding an opportunity. That's a big deal. That's awesome. I was like 1 billion. That's amazing.
I mean, NFTs actually have been actually keeping my focus away from the projects that I'm into
Okay.
because as an artist, you kind of get inspired by the other stuff. And there's so many things that people are doing now with NFTs.
Right.
I I came across somebody who's making a movie as an NFT.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's the possibilities are limitless.
Limitless. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a different kind of vibe from what
Right.
I'm used to.
Right.
But I
It
mean,
is so much
I
bigger than pictures now. It's not just pictures. There's forms of payment. There's, like you said, movies. It's just NFTs, non fungible tokens. It's so many avenues with that. It's just incredible. It's a lot more than just pictures or portraits or whatever people
right,
think. Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, yeah.
right. So all of the, this is like the first thing I've minted actually.
Okay,
This, and if you notice, a lot of my stuff is it's some of it is like stuff I've been doing for a long time because if you actually just go to my website and you scroll through the photos, you notice that no one here is wearing a mask.
okay. So this is all.
This is actually like life before pre-COVID,
Oh,
which
oh, I
a
see.
lot of
Okay,
people a
okay.
lot of people appreciate it because now if I do this now, everybody on the damn train has a mask.
Mask. Yeah,
I mean,
that makes sense. Yeah, that makes
you
a
know
lot
what
of
I'm
sense.
saying?
Yeah,
So it's actually nice to like look at life before we were scared into the COVID,
right,
you know, pandemic, epidemic,
right.
and how free these people were actually free. We were free.
Wow.
And a lot of people are still going to wear their masks no matter how old COVID gets. It's just
Exactly.
something that's never going to leave us. So
That's right.
that's why I'm actually pretty proud of this series, you know.
Well, I'm excited. Where can they find this at again, Oculus?
Well, my Twitter page
Mm-hmm.
is it's at Oculus Vision. You can find me.
Okay.
It's at Oculus Vision on Twitter. 6J actually retweeted the space and retweeted some of the tweets I retweeted. So if you really want to find some of this stuff and buy it and get a print, that's fine.
Perfect.
You go to my link tree. It's a link in my bio. It
Okay.
will definitely show you how to contact me, how to see the series and everything. Um, Yeah. I mean, and if anybody actually has questions, just hit me up. Tag me in the Telegram at me.
Awesome. Okay, and I'm gonna also go after we're done here back to the Twitter and share something else so that you guys can find it also on my Twitter page. So you guys make sure you support the family member Oculus, legendary. Love her photography, love her eye. It's actually absolutely beautiful, guys. Now, what are you and before we move on, because I know I got a couple things here I want to point out. What are you and Timeless doing as far as Twitter? There's like some type of Twitter group that you have going on right now, or something to that extent.
Well, me and Thomas actually wanted to just have a space where we can actually converse with people.
Nice, nice.
There's a lot of people out there.
Everything crypto type
Well,
thing, or
yes,
okay,
Dames on the blockchain. It's every Wednesday on Twitter. It's a Twitter space.
okay,
And what we want to do is actually what we're doing here is on our space is actually talking to people who want to ask questions about crypto.
okay, okay.
I mean, I don't have anything against YouTube people, but sometimes it's hard to actually convert people when you're reading the comments and stuff. So Twitter Space is much more personable
Nice,
because you're much more put on the spot.
right.
You're much more put on the spot. So
I like it.
there's a lot of times we have a topic, we talk about something else, but it's every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Some
Okay.
people just like to tune in and listen,
Now,
but that's what we do.
is that link accessible through your Twitter page? Is that how it works? They go to the Twitter page and there's a link there that has a time, and they just press that and they're right into this Twitter space. Is that how it works? I'm not. I don't know because I never used it.
Well, here's the thing about Twitter Spaces. You have to set the space up every Wednesday. So
Okay.
if you follow me and you have your notifications on, when we go live, I can always tweet it out.
Nice.
But I
Okay.
mean, you're not really going to find us if you don't follow us and look for us because we're on 8 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday, and we meet a lot of people
Nice.
from other chains and other things. It's a lot of stuff going on there. You're not just like in a bubble, and you're able to ask questions.
8 p.m. Eastern, so that's 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes.
Okay. So and you guys are on for what, about an hour?
Sometimes it's 2 hours, sometimes it's hours. It depends on
Okay,
what we're
depends.
talking
Okay,
about.
okay. So we'll make sure that we try to work around
Yeah.
that. And if you guys are on Wednesdays, we want to support the family. We don't want to work against the family. So if there's a 5 o'clock, make sure you add me. Let me know how we add into that equation. We'll try to keep Wednesdays free so that we can all support my sister Oculus and our other sister Timeless. We'll appreciate you, Oculus. Anything you want to add before we go to a few news things here and do a giveaway?
No, it's just actually good actually putting a a voice to the face because sometimes text, that's why I like to actually do the Twitter space. Text actually comes off wrong.
Gotcha.
You may think I'm being smart or think I'm being short, but no, this is actually good. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Thanks for the love and support, and I hope you all have a good evening.
Well, we'll appreciate you,
Thanks,
sis.
Jay.
Make sure that you guys support Oculus Twitter page. Amazing photographer. We love what she's doing, guys. And make sure you guys support them every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our sister Oculus, we'll appreciate you, sis. All right, guys. So that's Oculus. That's Oculus, guys. If you guys want to reach out to Oculus, show your support. We definitely appreciate her coming on and sharing her talent. So we're going to go to a couple things, and we're going to give away some XRP. Before I do that, let me look down into this group here, this chat group, and let's see who we have here. Let me go to my topics here. We have, is it showing up in the box here? Bullish Kenny G, appreciate you. Absolutely bullish Kenny G. One of the biggest things I want to do is I want to collab with people. If there's someone like CKaz is setting something up where he's going to be having someone coming on talking about the Boomer Squad and things, I'm really excited, looking forward to that. I believe the gentleman did reach back out, say he's got some plans on doing that. Anybody out there that has a certain a passion like Crypto Tales, I want to do a segment. Tales, let's do a segment. Reach out. We talk about your music, how you got inspired. Tales got some jams, guys. He got some serious jams, and so looking forward to collaborating with Tales on some things. My man Marcus Anthony and some other things like that. A lot of artists that we are involved with. So much love to Tales, Beach Bum, Bullish, PDP Real. Who this says cannot be performed? Okay, let me take this out of there. Okay, guys, let's see who we have. Josh in the house. Josh will be talking to you guys tomorrow, you and Dave. Don't forget, guys, Dad Bots. Let me get this out of here. Dad Bots tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That'll be 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here with Crypto4Life, talking about who they are, how we met, what we're doing, while we have so many celebrities that are collabing, super excited, guys. Timeless. Dave with Dad Bods, welcome. All right, it's almost time to get some money away. Let's see if Crypto Trooper 22 wins again. I think he just won the other day. Who else we have here? All right, guys, so let's get into a couple things I want to go over. It says one of the things that Oculus was talking about, she actually shared this particular article, I believe, is Brazil passes law to legalize crypto as a payment method. Wow. Now, it goes into talk about while Brazil has not made Bitcoin, right, legal tender like El Salvador did last year, the South American nation has passed a law that recognizes crypto payments through the country. So this is huge, guys. So it's not particular Bitcoin. I won't get too much into this. You'll find this on my Twitter page. I'm trying to keep mindful of the time. We've already gone on an hour. I want to get into the giveaways. But this kind of leads into this next one, which I found, and it says, I would have done a deeper dive. We went a little over, and that's okay because we got to know our sister a little bit better. Ripple ODL joins Amazon's payment service provider program. Will it drive XRP to $5? I would think maybe it would help. Not financial advice, but we expect XRP to go a lot more than $5, but $5 would be nice, right? It says, Inter and Co., formerly Banco Inter, the owners of the leading Brazilian financial services super app, Inter, and a client of Ripple's on-demand liquidity, ODL services, has announced it has joined Amazon's payment service provider, PSP program. Whoa. So this is big, guys. This is big. So look more into that. Again, I don't want to go too much in that because I want to move on. I got one more thing that I want to go over. All this information is on my Twitter. We would have done a little bit more deeper dive, but I want to stay mindful. I think once we get to an hour, I got to kind of speed it up a little bit. So last thing I want to talk about, I think this is kind of crazy. Apple's new Coinbase NFT shakedown. Guys, I don't know if you guys have seen this at all. I found this to just be crazy. The fact that, let me go on and read it. Apple's new Coinbase NFT shakedown would literally tax Ethereum trades and transfers on iOS. Now, I just thought this was kind of weird, guys, that Apple will pull this move. I mean, obviously everybody wants a piece of crypto, I guess. But what it does, it goes into talking about how Apple's asking for a piece of the pie. So it says, Coinbase tweeted this morning that Apple blocked the release of its latest crypto wallet, okay, which we all have that crypto wallet. A lot of us have the crypto wallet app, asking for a cut. Asking for what? Asking for a cut of the gas fees. Wow. When people transfer NFTs to each other. So they want a piece of it. Oh my gosh. And I know they've already got fees associated with even having the app on the platform, but let's keep reading. Coinbase had to disable its NFT transfer feature before Apple would let the company update its popular self-custodial wallet. Apple's claim is that the gas fees required to send NFTs need to be paid through their in-app purchase system. Whoa. So that they can collect. So it's kind of like, you got to use our in-app purchase system so that we can collect, what? 30%. Whoa. That's, I mean, I don't know what you guys call it. I call that like a shakedown. That's like, you know, kind of remind me of those movies, guys. I don't know, you know, who feels, yeah, exactly, trying to stronger. Right, Crypto Tales? Doesn't that sound like Crypto Tales, like when you used to watch the movies and you see this family trying to, you know, trying to survive and trying to, you know, make money, and all of a sudden you've got this gangster walks in and says, "Hey, I need 30% in order for you to continue to get my protection." Like, what? Wait a minute, we don't need your. I mean, that's kind of how it feels. It's like, you got to use our platform, so we want 30%. I mean, isn't that kind of what I'm reading here, or am I the only one? Let me look at the family here. Don't buy anything Apple anymore, right? I mean, isn't that kind of like a shakedown like Crypto Tales? That's a shakedown, right? That's a strong arm. That's like bullying. I mean, that's crazy, guys, to say, we want you to use our deal because they're, let me read some more of this. So it says, this is akin to Apple's trying to take a cut of the fees for every email that gets sent over open internet protocols. What? This is akin to Apple trying to take a cut of fees for every email that gets sent over open internet protocols. What? I didn't know about anything like that. It says, while Apple charges 15 to 30% commission on digital products. Wait a minute. So while Apple charges 15 to 30% commission on digital products purchased in iPhone apps, gas fees are not in-app purchases. Oh, so they're already getting 15 to 30% for in-app purchases because they can't make no money on gas fees. I mean, I don't even know how that sounds. Wow. So we want a piece of, we know you're making a lot of money, so we want some of it. Wow. So rather, gas fees are something like electricity. Just like you pay the electric company to keep your lights on, you pay gas fees for the privilege of changing records. I mean, I get this, but what does that got to do with Apple? Doesn't Apple just have a platform that allows people, like I can start an app? So you're telling me if I started an app and you find out I was doing very well, let's say me and Crypto4Life started a music app, you find out we're doing good, then you come back and say, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, y'all paid us to be on our platform, but you and Crypto4Life, y'all making so much money on music downloads, I'm on 30%. I just don't get that. I'm sorry, guys. Let me stop. Yeah, this is crazy. So this is also one of the things you guys can find on my Twitter page. We're going to move on because, again, we're over an hour, so let's get into the giveaway. So how many people think this is crazy? Just out of curiosity, guys. Let me find my giveaway box here. So how many people think this is absolutely bananas before we go into the giveaway? Stringent with the requirements. Okay, well, Josh, I'm with you on the so greedy thing. Yeah. I like Apple phones, man, but I don't know if I agree with this. This is crazy. Too greedy. I agree. Way too greedy. Wow. Strong arm. CCAS says strong arm for sure. Yeah, I agree, Timeless. I like Apple devices as well, but man, this is, whew, this is crazy. Crazy for sure. Crypto Trooper says crazy. Okay, guys, so let's get into this giveaway here. Let me grab my phone. We're over an hour, so let's go and get this done. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. So let's. I'm gonna go ahead and do a giveaway, and we're gonna move on. Don't forget tomorrow, guys. We're gonna have a bigger. Now, Dave and Josh, can you guys before we leave, can you guys message on the live chat here? What are we giving away? How many NFTs are we giving away? Can we do something similar to that we did the other day? I know the last time we got crazy. We gave away. I don't know if we could do that. We gave away 10 random NFTs. Can we do something big? Can we do something special? Being that it's the founders of Dad Bods on tomorrow. Can we do something? Can you put it in there, Josh, real quick? Can you let me know so I can advertise that? Dave and Josh, are you there? Can you guys kind of put a comment here what we can give away tomorrow? That'd be nice. Let's look out for that, guys. So, guys, go ahead and text in XRP. Here we go. Maybe Dave and Josh can just message me on my phone, and I'll just repeat what I see here. How's that? Okay, Dave needs a change of font color. Okay, I guess he had to do that. That's cool. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to give some XRP away. Let's do it. Again, guys, tune in tomorrow. Okay, it says, wait, yeah, Dad Bonds, what? Okay, Dad Bots tokens. Oh, so we'll give away some Dad Bots tokens tomorrow. Is that what you're saying, Josh? We're going to give away Dad Bots tokens. And all we ask you to do is hodl, hold them. Wait for the price to go up. That's right. Okay. So Dad Bot token, maybe some NFTs. I'll talk to those guys and I'll post it. Okay, guys, so make sure you hit that subscribe, smash the like button, guys, and let everybody you know we're going to have a hell of a good. Matter of fact, I'm going to make tomorrow special. I'm going to give away something good tomorrow. What am I going to give? I'm not even going to tell you. Tomorrow's going to be a special giveaway, the biggest ever, the biggest we've ever done. Dad Bots is going to be in on it. We're going to give away NFTs. We're going to give away a lot of stuff. How's that? Tomorrow's going to be sick. Today, we're going to give away some XRP. Tomorrow's going to be crazy. So you guys tune in. 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here at Crypto4Life. It's going to be epic. I'm going to make it epic just because my boys are on. We're going to make it epic. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Let me see here. So let me go in here, and I'm going to enter XRP. XRP. We love you, XRP. Not financial advice. Okay, here we go. Ready? Dave, are we okay? Dave is still let me know when I'm good, Dave. Am I good? Am I good? Okay, I think I'm good. That's what's so amazing, guys. Dave is behind the scenes making it happen. Okay, we're gonna spin the wheel and we're gonna hit the button. Spin the wheel first. Can it be? Don't do one. Don't you? This wheel is ridiculous. Okay, one down from when XRP, bullish Kenny G. That was easy. Bullish Kenny G, bullish Kenny G, bullish Kenny G. He put XRP, XRP, XRP. Bullish Kenny G is the winner, guys. Bullish Kenny G, bullish Kenny G. Congratulations, my brother. Let's do another one. Why not? It's only money. Bullish Kenny G is the first winner. Make sure, and I think I sent you some before, Bullish Kenny G. I might even still have your XRP address, but send it again. Send it again. It's okay. Okay. Let's make it happen. Last time, XRP. Tomorrow's going to be another day. Super excited. Can you guys imagine when XRP hits $1,000? Not financial advice. But what is 50 XRP going to be then? All I'm saying is the day that it hits $1,000, take your boy out for some teppanyaki. Take me out to dinner. Take me and Miss 68J. When y'all make 50,000, take us to dinner. I'll be happy. All right, here we go, guys. Last giveaway of the night. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. Dad bots. Who are they? Meet the owners. Massive giveaways, guys. Find out what other celebrities we got going on. And by the way, Secret Whisper. NFT for Jamie Foxx coming. Excited about that, guys. Here we go. Ready? Spin the wheel. And hit the button and then look. One again? What is this wheel fixed? Hold on a second. Who won that? Dore! Dore! Welcome. Congratulations, Dore. I was going to say welcome, Tundra. Dore, tomorrow will be legendary, guys. Legendary giveaways tomorrow. Dadbots, 1 p.m. Super excited. Thank you so much for my guest, Oculus. Thank you to all the IBF. I'm sorry. You see what I said? I messed up. All the Crypto4Life family. Stuck on it. All the Crypto4Life family, guys. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate you guys. Much love. This is your boy, James, a.k.a. And a lot of people are still part of the IBF family. It's supposed to be one family. It's all good. We love all the family over there, right? We love all the family over there. So, hey, guys, Crypto4Life. Appreciate you guys tomorrow. Dadbots, 1 p.m. Massive giveaway. Tune in. Make sure you go to my Twitter page. Follow us there as well. Go to the Telegram. You're part of our family. We got a lot of giveaways. Dr. Christian Dan Boyd is going to be doing some updates. So, guys, appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Much love. Your boy, 68J. We out. Peace.